Hello, hello, and welcome to Tormentum, Dark Sorrow. This is a point-and-click adventure game set in a dark fantasy world, inspired by the artwork of people like H.R. Geiger and a artist named Beksinski, if I pronounced that correctly. I don't know these two painters very well, but H.R. Geiger you may recognize as the original designer of the Xenomorph from Aliens. So you'll know we'll be seeing some nightmarish creatures somewhere along the line. As for Beksinski, he's also a painter that made a lot of surreal kinds of art. I actually looked through a lot of his paintings and I think I am a fan of him already. If you don't know who Beksinski is, I'll put his full name up on the screen. You can Google him. He's actually a very talented artist. Has a lot of the dark fantasy themes that we'll be seeing here as well. And I would definitely like to get some of his artwork in the near future. In addition, the developers also said that they had a strong influence from games such as Demon Souls and Darkseid. Both games are also in a dark fantasy setting. So we're going to see a lot of references maybe in the coming hour or so. So without further ado, without further introductions, I'm going to jump right into the game. Act in such a way that you treat humanity, whether in your own person or in the person of any other. Never merely as a means to an end, but always at the same time as an end. Immanuel Kant. I don't know who that is. So from what I understand, this game, there is a moral choice. You know, there are different moral choices that you can make throughout the game, and there are actually, and I think the ending is influenced by the choices you make. So we're gonna see, like, how well that is thought out in this game. First, there was darkness. Then I slowly opened my eyes. I felt a strong wind, and the floor below felt like it was moving. I realized then that I was not on the ground. I was high above the clouds, locked like an animal in a metal cage attached to a flying machine. Next to me, there was another cage, with another prisoner inside. Hello, stranger. I see they didn't come just for me. They came to my house at night and locked me in this cage. I worry about my family. They're out there all by themselves. They come when the sky begins to cry fiery tears. They are said to take only those marked by evil. They use their airships to transport them to their castle, and nobody returns from there. They arrived in our land a long time ago. It's ironic that our ancestors helped them to raise their castle here. Nobody in their worst nightmares could have foreseen their plans. Yes, I can see there's a lot of exposition going on. I don't deserve this. I'm not evil. I've always led the life of a simple hunter, doing what I could to feed my family. Wait, I feel the machine descending. We'll reach the castle soon. So they just dumped a bunch of exposition there. My head swirls with the questions concerning my current situation. Was being here some kind of punishment? What did they want from me? Why does it rain fiery tears? Why is it raining fire? Is it because of the people that came? Contrary to my companion, I don't remember anything. My mind can only recall the image of a strange sculpture atop a mountain. I also hear the sounds of my notifications from my phone. I should turn that off. In my mind, I could see stone hands reaching towards the sky. Between them stands a statue of a woman. I do not know what this place was, but subconsciously feel I must find it. First, though, I had to get out of this terrifying place. The airship lands in a courtyard inside the castle. Guards in horned helmets drag me to a cell inside the castle tower. After a while, one of them returns and speaks to me. So I was in the mood for an adventure game, a point-and-click adventure game, something more laid back than something, you know, going off the beaten path of RPGs, because I've been playing a lot of RPGs lately. So I felt that, you know, I rummaged through my library and I happened to find this game. I had this game in my library for quite a long time, and I have not picked it up at all. So I'm happy I'm happy I'm able to find this, so I was in the mood for it. I'd like to try this game out. Foul being, soon you will suffer the pain of torture. This place will purge you of all evil hatched within your bowels. As long as clay is being formed in the hands of the potter, anything is possible. We could still reform your corrupt soul in spite of the deeds that you have shaped in the past. Oh, in spite of the deeds that have shaped it in the past. Wow, bad reading. Your fate is not yet sealed. Remember, the dagger of destiny has two edges. On one side, there is torture. On the other is yourself. You may think nothing depends on you, but it is you and your actions alone on which everything depends. Soon, we will meet again in the torture chamber. Alright, so they're definitely emphasizing moral choices in this game. So, whatever happens, I need to be sure that what I want to do is something that, you know, I'll like, that I think is worth. I did see the text up there, but I didn't read it. I'm an idiot. Oh, hello, little crow. You'd like to give me that? A raven arrived with something in its beak. It's a small metal plate of some sort. Alright, so it looks like I can... Can I examine it? No. Looks like I... Oh! I can hold on to it. Picked up the skeleton's forearm. Who knows, it might come in handy. Ha ha ha! Jokes in a dark fantasy game. So it looks like I can't examine pieces. I just need to take it at face value. Let's try... Can I use the arm to fetch it? I fish out the crystal eye. It emits a red light. Interesting. Can I examine this? The cover is screwed tight. I can't open it. What if I use this piece here? Yeah. You know, I used to have screws around the place that had, like, the flatheads. So I would get a small coin and just unscrew it. So having that kind of ingenuity is ideal in life. Let's see here. So I can kind of understand what is needed. I think I just need to be up there, right? Darn. Oh yeah. It worked. It was rather a primitive mechanism after all. Alright, so if you didn't follow that, I had to place them in those slots, and I guess red and blue slots indicate it can be red or blue. What's this? Found a piece of a mirror. Okay, so I got a red eye, I got the rusty plate still, and a piece of a mirror. Let's make sure nothing is here. I do not see anything useful on him. Could it be that one of my predecessors tried to leave some kind of message? I'll take a mental note of this, but it looks like they'll also leave behind... It looks like they'll also write down important hints. So I need to be very, very careful of my surroundings, or I'll miss them. But now I know I have to be there. Keep an eye out for that. There we go. Now we're seeing some cool shit. Can we talk to these people? Eyes, so I can see. Heart, so I can feel. Light to dispel the darkness. The stone angel will show you the way if you meet these three conditions. I see. And by see, I mean I have this crystal eye. Am I able to use it? Okay. It may be in the... I may have to put them in order. No, wait, let me look up here. Can I use you on here? Aha! So I need one of the other eyes. And then, what are these? A wing appears to be part of some larger mechanism. It won't budge. Okay, so a heart, eyes, And then they said light as well. It must be this, an extinguished candle. This candle is already lit. So I need to find something to light the candles with. Wait, what's this? Huh? Alright. All the candles are lit. Okay, so I already finished the light. So I just need a heart and one of the eyes. So let's take a look around some more. Oh, right, I have to click on it. Alright. I'm guessing there's like 4 or 5 pieces of that mirror. I can also do this for some reason. Oh. Alright. So I'm guessing that the room I'm in is quite small, or at least the area itself is quite small. So I'm guessing a lot of the pieces that I need are nearby. Let's see what these other people have to say. No, same thing. Same thing. So that it's the same dialogue. Let's keep looking. Aha! Look at this first. And there's the heart. I found a stone heart. Someone clearly made an effort to hide it. That was very poor effort. It kind of like was out of place. Which is usually something you don't want to do. Alright, so that's 3 pieces. I'm guessing, I think I need one more piece though. Ah, there it is. Okay, so that might make the full mirror. And like I said, this is the clue. So green, red, green, green, green. So it's this one. And I win? No? Aha! So, and there's the last eye. Okay, so as I thought, everything is already here. So maybe I need to lower the cages, like put this in a particular order. So this... Uh-oh. Oh no, it's like that, huh? So lowering one will raise another? And they just allow me to get the mirror already. That's weird. It says that they want this lowered. See, there's the X marks the spot there. Am I wrong? No, that's the right one. Looks like I can't reach it with anything. Yeah. It's just a weird setup here. Alright, so I'll just lower this. Am I not able to grab anything from this? No? Alright, let me fill out the mirror first. The mirror is now complete. Nothing's happening yet. But I can fiddle with this as well. And there's me. This is an interesting puzzle. Wait. What did that say? Yeah, if only I could raise the water level. So raising the water level requires lowering certain chains. I mean, it says that 4 of them need to be lowered. Maybe I have to pull them down in certain order. Starting with this. Yeah, certain order. There it is. That wasn't too bad. Fished out the crystal eye. I'm already done with this area. Excellent. Crystal eyes have sunk into the skull's eye sockets. And then I'll fix the mirrors after I put the heart in. Don't know how to start the pulse with the red light. Something's wrong here. Something is very wrong here. Whoa! What do you want from this? Oh! Beings form a symbol. The ground begins to shake. The statue sinks to the ground. I meant to make a shape out of that? I was just fiddling around. Sometimes these point-and-click adventure games, all you have to do is just click things. Another puzzle. The textures look familiar. The piece of metal was part of this mechanism. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to match them. It looks like this. No. It's kind of hard to tell where some of these pieces go. Definitely this one goes over here because I could see the pattern. Just gotta pay close attention to what each of the patterns are. This looks correct. This looks correct. I think. Yeah, that one. Okay, that one's correct. This one's not correct. I think this fits it better. This looks correct too. So what is oh, this piece. This piece is wrong. So is this piece. Am I able to swap them? No. Oh, look how everything shifts over. So maybe if I shift them, so okay, let me think really hard on this. This looks correct here because there's like a little piece in the middle here. Look at this. Actually, these two look correct. This piece, though, is off. So is this one. This looks right. I don't know what to say. Is there a way to, like, shift these a bit? No. Okay. Oh, I'm close. Okay, I'm very close now. I could see it. I could feel it. I could smell it. Metal piece is near the lock. The altar door should open now. As if I knew exactly what the altar is. Steel bars block the way I came. I won't be able to go back that way. I guess once you're out of the area, you're out of the area. Makes sense. Was I supposed to touch that? Would I have accidentally singed myself if I didn't do it in time? Completely destroyed. Would you like a skull? The skull has the same kind of markings as the headless skeleton. Okay. So, I was correct. Just there. What else? What else could I see? See symbols here. So far, there's no moral choices to make yet. Maybe once I meet other characters, it might be a different story. But it looks like... Yeah! Oh my god. This is the combination. But which one is the correct... Oh yeah, it goes in order, right? That looks like a power... That looks like a symbol for the power button. And there's a triangle with lines and a dot. A weird shaped F. And a Kind of like a sideways 5. The line next to it, like 51. Okay. The symbol order is correct. The device is started. What does it do? Someone must have removed the lever from this device. Without it, there's not much I can do. Well, at least I got it open. So let's look at the other rooms. There's one more room ahead of me. This looks like a oh! Hi. We got a bit of a H.R. Geiger inspiration right here. Look at the head. It is easier for 1,000 crows to fly through a fiery mountain than it is for you to pass safely through my entrails, wretched human. My gates are shut to the sinful for eternity. Begone! This guy's already accepted its fate. Like, everyone is like one with this creature. It's weird. A hole with an unusual shape. So that's the key to get out of here. Look around. Oh! What are you? Oh! A dangerous creature. Better stay away from it. Well, yeah, what happens if I click on it? Hi. Oh, look at that. A rusty lever. Oh, it's my friend. I didn't expect to meet again. How did you manage to escape? I may be asking for too much, but if you help me get out of here, I can give you something to make your escape from this castle easier. There's a lever behind me. You should be able to lower my cage with it. It's impossible to get near to it at the moment. That is because of the creature lurking in the pit nearby. You have to get rid of that abomination first. I believe a good way to go about it would be to to feed it poisoned food. Somewhere in this castle there should be a kitchen. Please find it and prepare the poison. Only then you can lower my cage. Think about it. I assure you, it will be worth your while. I would very much like to help. So I obviously can't get through here yet. So the kitchen is in the other way, the other direction he mentioned. Actually, which way is it? Getting here in a moment. Feed poison somewhere in this castle. Okay. So I just have to run into it somehow. I can hear my wife in the other room. I think she's playing Fortnite right now. She's so addicted to it. I love her to bits, but there's no way in hell I'll play Fortnite. All right, let's pull it and see what happens. Oh, the guy's frozen. Why can't I move? Why can't I feel anything? This damn place has taken everything I ever had from me. My memories, my body, all gone. All that remains is a sense of overwhelming guilt. What have I done to deserve such a miserable fate? I remember a big flying machine, a cold cell, and sculpted hands. I managed to escape. I wandered around the castle, and then there was only pain. Never-ending pain. They must have finally got me. I am beyond help, but I have something that may help you. Please, take this key. It was not easy to get, but I have no use for it anymore. Thank you. You are a good man. Or you were. Rest in peace. How dare you? He seems like a good man. Which begs the question, what exactly is the sin that caused me to come here? It seems nobody knows how they would have sinned to get to where they are now. Okay, I can't get it out. So it looks like I can... Ooh. Why? What's with the scary noises? I hate this. Oh, there's more to it. This looks correct, right? It goes like whoosh, and this one goes, oh, I messed up on this part. I can only go this way. Wow, they really want me to go all the way around, huh? Uh-oh. Well, aren't you a bag of dicks? Alright. This is complete then. So there's more to the green line than I thought. Okay, what's wrong with this then? Oh, I'm an idiot. I have to get through this pipe here. That makes a lot more sense. So let me dissect what I need to do here. All right, the tiles are properly set. Ah, you opened my gate! No, my gaping gate! Found half of the stone medallion. Some kind of design engraved on it. I'll hold on to it. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break up your little piece? The statues are separated now. I see a wall with a throne in the middle. So it wanted me to pick up that piece of medallion. I just casually walked into a throne room. Like it's nothing. Can I grab that? Better not anger the creature. It looks irate. Maybe it's hungry. Would you like a medallion? Okay, no medallion. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Let's look at this fun-looking creature. Who do we have here? I should probably be calling the guards now, but I think I may have some use of you. There's a woman locked in a cage in a room nearby. I will now give you an unusual knife. You will take it and kill this witch. Given what you did to get here, I don't think this will be much of a challenge for you. Just don't be fooled by her innocent looks. She will try to deceive you. Don't even try to listen, just kill her. In return, I won't throw you back into the cell. And perhaps you'll be given something more. But do your work first. The key knife hybrid. So the guy just decides that I'm useful. Big mistake for you. He doesn't seem like a trustworthy fellow. I'm sorry to say. I didn't even notice that. Oh my god. Oh. I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to look at that anymore. Firmly touch the wall. They let you filthy humans just wander around the castle like that. So you say you have to get into this room here? What for? All of you will find there is an old broken furnace. Well, I could let you in, but there's nothing for free. If you want to get there, I have a little favor to ask of you. Find a place on the drawing and dig at the point I marked for you. Unfortunately, I myself can't venture there. I was told one of the prisoners said something interesting here. Bring this thing to me, and then we'll talk. Okay. Uh-oh. People just giving me shit just everywhere. People are just throwing shit. All right. His quest seems innocent enough. So maybe I'll help him out in return to pass. In return for a pass into that room. I don't think that's a bad deal. It's not like I'm killing anyone. Watch me dig out this, like, the heart of these statues, and they just fall to pieces. Alright, what do I got? A lump of gold? Oh, so we're talking money. Talking some cash. Want the cash here for you. Here you go. Gold. As I thought, the fool spoke the truth before he died after all. See, you did prove useful. Take this necklace. It's a key to the room next to you. Thank you. Oh, that was really easy. What about this thing? I can see a hand-shaped indentation in the middle. There are rings spinning around it, but I can't stop them. All right, so it looks like I may need the I may need this guy's help. His hand seems to fit the middle. Have you spoken to my brother, the halberdier? He guards the room with the spider, which makes the poison for our weapons. Oh! Alright, that's useful information. I need to find poison to help my friend. Ah! The statue guarding the wall won't let me go down. I also realized that I am an idiot. He gave me the necklace with the handprint on it. And now all I have to do is put these in the right order. I want to say, no, it's not that way. No, that looks wrong. Is that right? Okay, that looks right with the tentacles, with the spikes here. And then this? No. I'm going to try to line this part up, which might help. No? This looks right. Oh, the middle. There's a little thing there. So it goes over here. Oh my god. This there. Didn't click. There we go. Door starts to pulse with light. Immediately start picking up shit. Found a bone. It's empty. I'll need something to light the furnace. There's a broken medallion here. I don't think I have anything to light the furnace with. There are weights inside made of some kind of strange metal. I'll hold on to these. And then we have this. Something is missing. Whoa! Okay, so I'm missing a pipe. Someone marked the key elements of the furnace with this sketch. So we're missing 3 pieces here. We're missing these 2 things. We're missing a looks like some kind of valve, and then maybe something to light the furnace with, like wood. So I'll be back with that. I will be back. I doubt I have enough weights to, Oh! Apparently that helped. So what does that do for me, though? Okay, I don't have enough weights. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to cover up the eyes? Oh, I see. I guess I have to... Oh, I see. So I do need enough weight to cover both the eyes here and maybe that giant eye there. possibly. So I'll leave them here for now. I'll come back for them. And I probably need this thing. And there might be more into it than that. If you value your life, keep away from the door until it's repaired. Okay. Oh, there's the witch. Better not test the guard's patience. I don't want to end up back in the cell again. Well, I'm not sure exactly why he wants her dead. Coming nearer may end badly for you, human. If I don't kill you, the spider living behind the door will. His limbs are filled with poison. Its tiniest drop would end your miserable existence in a blink of an eye. With this substance, I create poison arrows and blades for the castle. The mechanism responsible for maintaining the right conditions in the room has broken. The poison flowing down the spider's legs into a grate in the floor has stopped being pumped into the pipes. The flow of the poison is only possible with the door securely locked. The device in need of repair is down in the castle sewers, but the entry is flooded. Now I must guard this room until the issue is resolved. Should the door open any further, the spider would attack. But why am I telling you this? Leave, and don't waste my time, human. Wow, you're just full of sunshine and rainbows. Okay, I have a bone. I think I know what to do with that. All right, he allowed me to have the bone. I mean, he allowed me to have the weight. So down in the sewers, it's probably down here. Too much. So one weight controls this spot. The other weight controls that spot. The statue doesn't see me anymore. I think it's safe to walk down the stairs. Easy enough. Easy. Easy peasy. Now I can look around for more shit. I'll take the ruby eye. Ruby eye's just hanging out. Okay. I'll just go ahead and grab everything. Valve for the furnace. Loving this design. Loving the design of this room. See, this is the I think this is H.R. Geiger inspiration right here. And I know that's, they don't try to like just do exactly the what the painters do, but it's just heavily inspired and you could see it in the art. Oh. Well, there you are. Puny being, each time the blades penetrate your flesh, you are being freed from the evil that has hatched deep within you. I forgot his voice already, and I had him like what, 5 minutes ago? Every suffering has a meaning, and the meaning of your suffering is to see the truth about yourself. Do not struggle. Confess. You willingly condemned yourself to this suffering by following unrighteous paths, but I am here to help you. I shall free you from all evil. Yeah, you're freeing him all right. Switches inside. What's this? There are two kinds of pain. Physical pain and the pain of the mind. Yet there can be greater torture than suddenly realizing hope is but the illusion of a sick mind. The night cannot be that black that one may not see but a single star. And then there's some weird symbolizing here. I was wondering that this the symbol on this medallion would be like a fire symbol or a flame symbol. Yeah, it looks like that's it. Still not sure what to do with it though. I can go down into the sewers. I can also hit this for some reason. Oh, I get it. So this means that this is the right spot. So I have to hit the right spots for them. See, like that. Oh, this is actually difficult to do. Perhaps I should look around the castle for possible clues. No, no, look. I just need to light them up, right? I know what I'm doing. Kind of. Alright, I just need to know which spot lights up this spot, right? So it's the middle here. And it's the second most there. Oh, seriously, I can do this. Got it. That took a while. It wasn't even, but I finally managed to put the springs in the correct spots. Oh! I may have made a mistake. Maybe. Sounds of the torture I heard earlier have stopped. Yeah! Yeah, it sort of did. Did I make an oopsie? I didn't even know what that was. I just saw a shiny button. I was like, well, better press this button. Holy shit. Well, that's gonna be a bad ending for me. Well, no use turning back now. Something missing here. If I find the missing part, the machine would drain the water from the flooded tunnel. Alright, that's something I need to come back to later then. Rat! Click on the rat! Alright, never mind. Rat, not important. I guess I have the key now. What would have happened if I pressed the other button? Would that have just stopped the machine? Like, what would it be? Live by the sword, die by the sword. Well, I mean, I don't even know why they brought me here anyway. For all I know, this is just a torture that blindly followed whatever, like, code of conduct there is. Like, he's probably just, like, following orders, not really thinking for himself. Yeah, let's think that way. Can't even see the keyhole. Wait, I could put these back in? No. No, it's just lets me zoom in again. Wow, what a weird way to end that. What a weird way to end his life like that. But now I have two eyes. No idea what they're for. I can still use the valve though. Wait, can I use... I don't think they'll matter, but... No. I don't think I have anything for that. I do have a key though. I just need to figure out where the key goes. I'll just leave that there for now. Actually, let me try something. Won't work. And I doubt... I do feel kind of bad for him, though. It was not my intention at all to kill him. Alright, I just wanted to check really quick. In any case, that's something I need to come back for later. For now, we just got to figure out where this key goes. don't... Actually, I think I do know. It might be for this cage. Or it might be for this keyhole. Oh. No. The door needs to be fixed first. Yeah, he won't let me fix it. Well, this is also a... I mean, it's not like I can use it for this. No. Conditions, the room is broken. Oh, right. The poison flowing down the spider's legs into a grate in the floor has stopped being pumped into the pipes. Okay. They did talk about the poison leading to the sewers or something like that. I'll look around a bit more. Maybe I'm missing a something here. Wait a minute. Was that error always there? Well, fuck me, huh? If I actually paid attention, I would have seen I should have noticed the flashing arrow. I probably already did and completely forgot about it. It could be so unnoticeable depending on like how the background is colored. All right, so now I can finally move on in the actual game. This looks like something I could use this key for. No time for such experiments. You're forgetting who you're talking to and what this game is about. All right. All right. Punishment number 431. For the attempted act of treason of preparing poisoned meat, the castle cooks are hereby punished by being fused into a wall for eternity. We are all prisoners, but some must also take the shape of their prison to understand their sin. Oh, wait a minute. Castle cooks are hereby punished for being fused. Oh my goodness. These guys are fused into the wall. Oh! So this isn't just decoration. These are actual people. Holy shit, that's horrifying. Hey. It breathes.
Oh, fresh air. What a relief. Thank you for freeing me from this darkness. I was turned into a window. Then they put a wall in front of me. My brother was turned into a door, which they then cut into pieces. It's a punishment we've been suffering for time untold. If you want to get inside the kitchen, you still have to help my brother. Only he can let you in. Find him among body parts nearby, and he'll be able to let you inside.
We find him among body parts nearby.
He has big, wide open eyes, a long nose which lets him smell everything inside the castle. He's not very talkative, though. His mouth is always shut.
So he has wide open eyes, right? Is that him? Funny noses. Is this him? No. No, that's not him. What's the clue? He has big, wide open eyes, a long nose which lets him smell everything. His mouth is always shut. I think I just slide the door until it works, right? He always keeps his mouth shut. That's the most shut one. Ew. Oh, maybe this one. No? It could be this one. It could also be this one. I don't know. All right. I think the best way to look at this is how it's textured. So long as I can get the textures right. Should be okay, right? Let's see. I don't know. This seems to be the right one, but I don't know. I mean, I've tried the possible combinations. What more can there be? All right, let me try another one. All right, we'll try this one again. And this one? Well, I thought I already did that one. I found the Wallbeing's brother. He should let me into the kitchen now. All right. Hey, bro. Meet your bro again. Long time no see, right? Ugh. Ugh. Gross. Looks like I got some nice little trinkets here I can use. A skinning knife. A skull. A horned skull. Great. I'm glad I'm finding some useful items, question mark. Pointless. I don't think this is a good idea. Alright, I'm trying too many things. Alright, I need to find a device to light the fire. So I need the furnace after all. It looks like the pipes from the furnace go down here anyway. The recipe for the poison. It seems I'm not the only one having the problem with this monster. So they want me to get... They want me to get a large piece of meat. The leg from the spider. Then I gotta stab it through... Then I gotta stab the leg through the meat and give it to it. Okay. At least I got that. Horn skull. Nice to have a collection. Oh, there's something in the sink. You fished out a leather belt. Skinning knife. I wonder what that could be used for. It could be used for the spider, maybe? To get the leg? I'm just taking one last look around. And, yeah, that's it. So now I got some more stuff. The belt, I'm not sure what to use it for. But I'll take it nonetheless. Okay. It looks like I need the medallion, the full medallion for that, so I can't really go any further. Wait, can I like check out? No, I can't check out inside. Yeah. All right. I'll just have to find the other piece. Yeah, I got some new things. Let's see what happens if I... No. And but I think I know what the rubber band I can use with the rubber band. This thing, right? That was the missing part. All right. The machine works. The water level is dropping. I think I'm finally starting to make headway after after so long. I was just going just everywhere, and all I had to do was find the... Let me go back and check. Look, because look. If I have noticed this earlier, I would have been able to, you know, save like 15 minutes of my time. But you can see where my problem was, right? Like, unless you were able to put your cursor all the way over here and notice this flashing arrow that's kind of camouflaged by the background here, I would never have noticed it. I would have been wandering around for like maybe an hour. Because you know me, I would look at everywhere but the obvious spot. So I think I'm going to leave the episode here. Next video, I'm going to dive deeper into the sewers where I will find, well, something to help me further progress. Until then, if you stop by, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone.